guess what? This month's cooking segment is one of my curries. Be prepared. Every now and then, I really get the urge for a good old ring burner. I better rephrase that before you think I sat on my stove or something. For a good curry. Now curries are really easy to cook and you can kind of add, subtract or do anything you want. The important thing about a curry is that your audience has had a couple of drinks before they sit down to it. Like anything else in the way of cooking, you want to start with halfway decent ingredients. This stuff costs roughly twice as much as the cheap stuff. But by the time you've cut all the rubbishy bits of fat and everything else off the cheap stuff, you wind up with about the same amount of meat anyway, but the difference is that it's not very good meat. This is beautiful, and you don't need a lot of meat, you know. Right, there we go. Got the meat underway. What I'm going to do now is cook these onions, and that's the basis for our curry. With the onions in the pan, before they start to really cook, I'm going to add a bit of garlic, which is going to be a lot easier if I can get the lid off this tube. Oh boy, there we go. Just a good old squiff of garlic. Oops, nearly lost the alfoil in the pan, that's not so good. And some ginger. I love these tubes of stuff. You've seen me use these before. Tastes just like the fresh stuff, but it's so much more convenient when you're out here in the bush camping. Can you hear the birds kicking in? They're just starting to kick in over there. Must be that time of day, eh? Just give this another squirt of the magic extra light virgin in a can. There we go. And whack the meat on. Look at that, beautifully brown steak. Okay, where do we go from there? Well, easy. Back in goes our onion, garlic and ginger mix. We'll give that a bit of a stir. I chopped up a couple of apples earlier. In goes the apple. Here comes the old magic ingredient, breakfast marmalade. I mean, any old jam will do, it doesn't really matter. It's just to give it a bit of fruity taste and a little bit of sugar, sweeten it up a bit, you know, good old curry basics. But English breakfast marmalade seems to work quite well. Right, we're ready for a bit of liquid in this mix now. And that's going to come in with these tin of whole peeled tomatoes. Look at that. It's looking good. Actually, it's not looking very good, but it will. Trust me, it will. Just give those a bit of a mash up. Really, I suppose I should have used tomato pieces because that's what I'm going to turn them into. But hey, I had tin tomatoes, didn't I? Now, what else can we put in? Well, honey, of course. Why? I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know. I'm wearing my lucky socks, I'm putting honey in the meals. Oh, there we go. Come on. It's not happening, is it? Oh, now don't anyone make any cracks about the old bloke holding the bottle can't get it out, okay? There we go. Didn't sound too good, did it? Not to worry, I'm used to that. And, because we need a bit more liquid, a bit of the old coconut cream. There we go. Coconut cream, curries, things like that, always seem to go together. There we go. This is going to be rather delicious, which is a good thing because I reckon I'll just sit over here and eat it. It doesn't look like a curry, does it? That's because it hasn't got any curry powder in it. But before we put the curry powder in, order is not really important here. As long as you've cooked the onion and cooked the meat and everything else can go in pretty much how you want it. Good old Clive of India curry powder. Woohoo! How much of that? I don't know. How hot do you want it? Hot. Let's go. That should do it. It's not that much heat in curry powder. There's a lot of flavour and not a lot of heat. Okay, little bit of all natural chilli, just to whop it up a bit. Oh, struth. That just turned it from pretty hot into burnout. That's all right. We'll make it hotter still with a bit of curry powder on top. And, of course, sultanas. Dried grappa, product of South Australia. One of the few good things to come out of South Australia. There we go. I shouldn't say that. That's a rotten thing to say. I came out of South Australia. Now, we need that to cook. So we'll just give it a second or two on the gas ring to start to bubble up a bit and get some heat in it. Queensland bananas. Nothing better. I cooked a bit of rice earlier. We'll just push the rice to one side. Look at that. Oh boy. Yes, I think I know what colour that'll be tomorrow too. There we go. Won't take much because it's all flavour. Now, the thing that makes a curry really, really good is the right accessories. In this case, that means a bit of yoghurt, good old natural yoghurt. There we go. And some sweet mango chutney. There's different types of stuff around, sweet mango chutneys. I got lucky because they had some of the patak stuff down there, which is expensive, but it's good, you know. But it doesn't really matter because you could use anything. You could even use mango jelly or mango jam or even fresh mango. It wouldn't really matter. It's just to get that flavour and top it off with some bananas. Now the bananas are there to cool the meal. Let's give this Roothys Ring of Fire a bit of a go, eh? I reckon it's pretty good, but then I cooked it.
Tough out here, mate.
Good we got a wacko. So where are we taking the wacko tomorrow?
Waco, the go anywhere fridge.
Sargent, previously known as Full Drive Hire Service, is a specialist national full-drive vehicle rental company with a huge number of Land Cruiser full drives. With over 1,200 hire vehicles, they have the largest fleet of four-wheel drives in Australia, with customers right around the country. Vehicles are supplied not only for holiday goers, but also for above and underground mining, construction, exploration, infrastructure and pipeline industries. Sargent guarantee the quality of their vehicles, have great customer service, and most importantly, they offer flexibility. So next time you need a full drive for work or play, give Sargent a call